Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn weekly energy for the 22nd to the 28th. All right, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take the parts that do resonate. If it does not, leave the parts that do not resonate, as those may be meant for someone else. All right, so what you may be struggling with is conflict. That's the first word that came to my mind. We have making a decision, making a choice. We have the Eight of Cups, trying to decide if you want to walk away from something, and direction, guidance. What you might need to look at is we have the Eight of Wands, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is coming out a lot for Capricorn, and I feel like there are new opportunities as far as finances and career and money, and I feel like there are a lot of new opportunities coming in for you, but I feel like they're different than the usual. Not necessarily, it could also be that advancement in that career or that direction that you're going in, but I feel like there's lots of new opportunities for Capricorn coming in because that card keeps coming out. We also have the Five of Swords, future energies. We have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Four of Wands, and we have Temperance, which is Sagittarius, and I kind of feel like one more. Go get them. Go get them. Knight of Swords. Go get them, right? Don't let anything stop you. Kind of as an overall energy, the Knight of Swords, it's go get them. Don't let things stop you. So I feel like this week that you're struggling with, what do I do? Trying to make a choice, trying to make a decision. I feel like you're having trouble walking away from something or distancing yourself from something. And you're having trouble, like, which way do I go? Definitely when we have changes in our life and we feel like we want change, we're just not sure how does that change, or what do I do to change, or what does that represent? Or sometimes we're afraid of change because we're like, oh, then that means, it's like if you move to a different area, that means you have to get all new doctors, you have to get, all new like phone numbers and license and all of that stuff. It doesn't have to be something that drastic. It could just be changing careers, but it's like sometimes this change is exciting because it's new and different, but there's also all of this other stuff that goes on. And I feel like, you're trying to figure out this week, you're trying to weigh that out. I feel that the Two of Swords I like that card because it says to take that time to look at both sides, right? Before you make a decision. It's an indecision because she has a blindfold on. She's not sure about it, but it says to look at all sides of the situation. Look at, okay, yeah, this may be some discomfort for a little bit because you're having to make all of these other changes, but the result of it and heading towards that direction, is that more positive? Is it worth that struggle, what you have to deal with and making those changes, that it's going to pay off in the long run? So I feel like it's really weighing things out this week. What you need to look at this week is the Eight of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. And I feel like right in the middle here we have this Ace of Pentacles, which is a new opportunity that comes in, but it's also that you're walking away from something. What is it that you're walking away from, right? Are you pursuing things that are important for you? Are you pursuing those things that make you happy? Yeah, some people might be upset, or some people might feel left out, or but you can't always have your life pleasing other people, because then you're never going to please yourself. Future energies, we have the Two of Pentacles. It's finding that balance between, okay, what works for you, what works for them, finding different, balances within your life, within your work life and your home life, working on the partnership. That your partnership, when you do those things that make you happy and bring you happiness and excitement, and you have those goals and you have those directions and those things that you're focusing on, and you go for it, you are happy, so the people around you are happy for you. There could be a new partnership that's coming in, could have to do with business, that you start working with someone else, or there's new people that you meet. I also feel that this helps because you've made this decision and you've made your choice. It's no longer on your mind, right? That you're not going through this anymore, that you find your guidance, you find your direction, that your partnership becomes stronger, your partnership becomes closer with the people that are around you. We have Temperance, which is patience in the Sagittarius, but it's also about that compromise, and it's trying to figure things out. I do feel that when you make your decision, that things will work out and things will calm down. So definitely this overall energy here we have is go for it, right? Go for it this week. It doesn't mean that you have to like have all of the answers, but I feel like this week, explore it. This week be in the energy of the Two of Swords and explore it, right? Explore those things, write them down. Sometimes if we have an opportunity and we're not really sure, we're like, well, what does that mean? What does that look like? And so we get overwhelmed because we don't really have it pinned down as to what does it look like. And if we start researching it and we start looking into it and we start figuring out, okay, what does that look like? If I decide to go with it, what does it look like? If I decide to walk away from it, what does it look like? And when we have more information, so this could be the week that you start researching. So say it's a new job opportunity. Okay, what does that mean? What does that look like? If you have to move, what does that look like? What is the area that you'd move to? Start getting more information this week. And I feel like that's what helps you to focus. That's what helps you to figure out the choice that you want to make. We have the Death card. I feel like before, it's something that you're holding on to, and obviously this goes back to the Eight of Cups. There's a lot of change and transformation coming in for you, because that's also what the Death card represents. It also could be Scorpio. But I feel like in order to have change, you have to be change, right? You have to make those decisions. You have to make those choices. Yeah, there's without a doubt, I feel that there's new opportunities, and the rewards don't have to be monetary, or they don't have to be materialistic. It can be that rewards that you have within yourself, because you're like, okay, I came across this crossroads. I have to make a decision about something. I'm worried about it. I'm stressed about it. But I didn't let it get to me, right? That I was able to make those choices and those decisions, and I was able to move on from the situation, and I didn't let it overwhelm me. So I feel like this is something that you need to be aware of, because there are things that you're stressing and you're worried about. Like, it has these good things, but it also has these things that stress you and worry you. And like I was saying before, that if you move, it's like, oh, am I going to find new doctors, find new dentists? I got to go, I have to learn the whole new area, and that can be stressful, right? But I feel that the stress will bring in great rewards. We have the Seven of Swords. So with the Eight of Cups, we have the Seven of Swords. We have the Six of Cups, and we have, like I said, if you want change, you have to be change. I feel like it's coming out of the shadows. I feel like it's leaving this Seven of Swords behind, but heading towards the Six of Cups. And it's that lightness, that happiness, that fun, that silliness. It's some tough choices that you have to make, but I feel that it's something that brings you great joy. We have the Star. Yeah, you have to let go. The Five of Cups. The Two of Cups. It's like you let go, but coming together, right? You let something go, you make choices that are good for you, and opportunities start to come in because you start to manifest those things. Those things start to happen for you. Those things start to come to light, and you start to see that direction. And I feel like this cup here goes with the Star card, because it gives you that direction and that light. All right, so let's just do the Ace of Pentacles. The Hierophant's been coming out a lot too, so there may be a Taurus that is around you. But I also feel that it's that stability, it's that guidance, it's that faith, it's that belief that everything will work out. Letting go of, I just feel like it's waiting and letting things fall into place, that it's not pushing anything. Like I've said before in my readings, is that if you try too hard and you push too hard for something, then you're not going to get the results that you were looking for. They won't be as rewarding, because it's like I said before, like if you're baking a cake and you're really excited to have the cake, but you take it out too early so it's still mushy in the morning, in the middle, not in the morning, hello. It's still mushy in the middle because you didn't give it enough time to bake. You didn't give it enough time for it to cook in the middle. And I feel like that goes with this opportunity here, is that you have to give it enough time to bake and for everything to line up and to fall into place before you take action. I do feel that even though it may be frustrating that you have to wait for this, that it'll all balance itself out. All right. Because in this future energy, there's a lot of balance here. There's a lot of equal. We have 2, we have 4, and then we have 14. So I feel like there's balance, and then 2 and 2, balance. I feel that things are going to balance out and they're going to work out. But you just have to wait until the signs are around you and you feel that things are lining up for you, and to not do it too soon. There's definitely some things that you have to walk away from. So we have 3 cards. We have the World, we have the Empress, and we have the Moon. I feel like for some reason, I feel like it's insecurity. It doesn't necessarily have to be a person, but I feel like it's those insecurities or that worry that, is this going to work out? You have to have that faith and belief in yourself that if there are obstacles that come in your way, that you're going to be able to handle it, that you're going to be able to work through it, that you're going to be able to find the resolution or the solution, right? But if you don't go for it and you don't try it, then you won't know. You won't know. You'll never have that. I feel that Capricorn likes to put themselves into these challenging situations, and it's like the thrill of the chase. It's the thrill of the hunt. It's like, I want to see if I can make this work. But I also feel like sometimes, Capricorn might give up a little too early. Not all Capricorns, but because those challenges come before you and you're like, well, do I keep going with it or do I not? And sometimes it seems like it's easier to give up. But I feel like with this one, don't give up. Like, go for it. Explore it. See what the situation is. That's what I was feeling, is that this 2 of Swords is a big card there. All right, we have these 2 that flipped over. We have 3rd chakra, Archangel Shamuel. And the 3rd chakra is the solar chakra. It represents increased enthusiasm, getting excited, right? Go for it. Go for it. It means, I feel like it goes with that card. It's like, go for it. Check it out. See what it is. See what it looks like. Don't automatically cross this situation off your list. Whatever it is that you're trying to work on, whether it's a relationship, I felt that it might be with business, because that was right in the middle. We have a woman holding a coin. Again, I feel like that has to go with business, and that represents that it represents that there may be a woman that comes in that you can learn things from, someone who's already, like I said, finding out as much information as you can. So there may be somebody that comes around you that can give you some information, or maybe this person helps you financially with an opportunity. Maybe you have an idea and you're like, okay, I need some backers for this. I need some, partners in this. So it also could be that. But that also could represent you, that you're holding that coin and you're saying, I'm going to go for this opportunity. I'm going to make things happen. I realize that there's going to be challenges, but I'm not going to let that overwhelm me, because that shows you how bad that you want to make this happen. All right, so let's grab Wisdom Oracle. I like that card. It's very pretty. Oh, 2 came out again. So we have by the book, but I feel like that's learning something and come to the edge. Again, go for it. That's what this card is. It's go for it. Your word for today is go for it. It's go for it. Take the chance. Take that leap of faith. Obviously, you have to do what you feel is best for you. I'm not telling you what you have to do, but this reading is definitely saying go for it today. It's saying taking those chances, taking those opportunities. I feel like it's learning about, I feel that this represents this woman holding a coin, and that see what others have done before you. if you're having that insecurity and you have those worries, see how other people have done it and how they have succeeded and how they made things happen and how they have worked through the situations and how they didn't give up and they achieved their goals. Because sometimes if we see that other people can do it and we see that other people have accomplished things, that gives us that motivation, right? What motivates you? What are those things that can motivate you? Those things that can help you to motivate and go after your goal here, right? To go for it, whatever that represents to you. All right, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.